One thing that astrology and Jungian depth psychology agree on is that as people, we're much more alchemical cauldrons for transpersonal forces than we are like individual personas. And actually, a lot of times it's your individual persona that's blocking the flow of this big, powerful transpersonal force that wants to come through you. And that's one of the coolest things that astrology offers, because it actually is such a direct map of the energies that are distinctly yours to channel. And when you actually allow yourself to channel it, that's when you get into the moments where you feel magnetic, lit up, on fire, super sexy, freaking brilliant. It actually takes less you and more the planets. You need a little less you and a little more the archetypes.
And I feel this in sex too.
Ooh.
Like if the masculine can actually open to not having to be the thing that fulfills the feminine and actually open to the fucking cosmos to pour through us and rapture her, it's gonna feel so much better, you know? And I feel the same for the more feminine aspect. It's like open, pour out the ego in order to open to the all. And I think so much of that happens inside of like the access to these codes that you're speaking about, like with the archetypes, because there's these parts of it that have been kind of like hijacked, and inside of those portals, when we get triggered or when those things come up, I feel like we have these coordinates that have been staked into society, religion, family, our own karma, trauma, and those things hold those like egoic masks, coping strategies, and those caps. I'm like, I just want to get into that flow, and I just feel like so much of society and things just keeps like putting that crap on it, you know? So I'm like, let's fucking get that cap off.
You just want to penetrate right through that, don't you?
I just want to go through it so we can go deep, you know? But anyways, we got to get the ego out of the way. I think that's what you're saying.
It's true, because the energy that comes from like little you is very limited. Like if you're using actually your love or your healing or your energy to make something happen for like also an egoic goal, you're only gonna have access to like a little teeny tiny amount. Versus when you open, when you're like channeling Aries, when you're channeling Venus and Pisces, when you're channeling your Mars and Capricorn, and you're doing it in service, you are hooked up and connected to an infinite tantric energy cycle.
Yes, and it is fucking infinite. And that is when it's like our will is is devoted, matched, like paired with divine will. You know, it's in that contortion that we get all these distortions and we get all these like insustainable weak ass shit, you know? Like I'm weak ass when I'm doing that, you know, and I think I'm like doing the smartest thing ever, or I'm like working so hard, but it's like, oh my God, so much energy and effort for like
we're made to channel archetypes. We are made to be vessels for cosmic energy. You actually want sex that's not personal. You need to be less personal. You need to have less of your personality in your sex. You need to be less of a person and a little bit more of a transpersonal power.
And let them like reveal what your person actually is. You know what I mean?
Or you can let our quiz reveal what your seduction archetype is. Funny enough, the link is in our bio.